can't believe they're going to do this. The EU are imposing EES, entry-exit systems. Blimey. Caroline, have you heard about this? Just a second, I'll get to you.
Yes, I've heard.
You've heard about the EES system. Do you know what they're going to do?
It's the same as they did for carpenters.
Yeah, but do you know what else they're going to do?
On our face.
Before you can cross the border, we're okay because we live here, they know where we are, you see. And but before you cross the border, they are going to be putting in a rectal probe so they know exactly where you are.
Marcus.
What? What?
I don't think they are.
You don't think they are? Did I fib?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well,
not like the fingerprints and the facial.
Face scans, no.
No, that's true.
But you don't believe me. You don't believe me?
What,
oh dear.
rectal probe?
Yeah, there ain't going to be a rectal probe apparently. Yeah. So the missus has informed me, no rectal probe. So if you were about to get excited and you enjoy the occasional plug, well then you will be disappointed. So I apologise for getting your hopes up. But anyway, what is going on in the EU regarding the EES? Well, they will be. Now let's get serious. They will be today. Start the implementation of the EES. And what does that mean for you? If you are not an EU citizen, you will be required to have your face scanned, a photograph taken, right, and your fingerprints scanned, and it will be put onto record, and that will last 3 years, okay? And it's likely to be done as you enter the European Union, all right? Any member state within the European Union. There are some exceptions, which I'll list in a moment, all right? Some countries are exempt within the European Union, you know, because they're not, anyway, they're exempt. So the thing is, I've got my little list here, my bullet points, which I had upside down, which doesn't seem very helpful, is it? No. So why are they doing it? Well, it's obviously to manage the borders, the external borders of the European Union. Also, Brexit sort of pushed it along somewhat. They have delayed it again and again. They've delayed it so many times, that 6 times has been delayed because of implementation problems. It is quite a massive feat, really, to gather all this data and have it so it can be cross-referenced right across the European Union amongst all the other agencies. It's quite a massive deal. But also, this is not just about controlling the external borders, but also it's about security, you know? It's about criminals coming in. And, yeah, you know, like in Jaggle, you know, in Jaggle when he's got all those passports, a bit like that, you know? He won't be able to do that anymore. But old Jaggle will have to stay put, won't he? He won't be able to travel. No. He'll find a way, I'm sure. But, you know, the thing is, you see, you can't have multiple passports with different, with the same photographs but different identities. That ain't going to work unless you've got dual passports, obviously. But they're official. But the thing is, you see, it's going to control fraud. It will control the criminals, or help to. The external borders, legal migration, help combat identity fraud, so that'd be like Jackal again, wouldn't it? And then
even the 180.
Yeah, I got there done. Yeah, Carol's mentioned about the overstayers. So some people come to the European Union don't realise that when they apply for their Schengen visa, then it allows you to 90 days, yeah, in 180 days, depending on how long you got your Schengen visa for. Now, like for instance, we live here in France, all right? Now, we live here in France, we've got no problems at all. We can to and fro as we wish, okay? But like, for instance, our children who come to visit us, they can only do that for 90 days within every 180 days, and that's rolling, okay? So this allows the European Union member states to work out whether or not you've overstayed your welcome. In other words, you've stayed over the 90 and 180 days. And that could actually ban you for a period of time re-entering the EU if you've actually overstayed. They'll have very basic and strict rules on that. But that's not really what this video is about. It's about the EES system, which has been delayed so many times. Now, because the implementation starting today, there are going to be some issues at the borders, right? Like for instance at Dover, they didn't really have room to do it, but they've managed to, I think they've already installed the Bournes in the UK at Dover. Now if you're a US citizen coming in to Paris airport or what have you, Charles de Gaulle, well then you will end up having to be scanned. But some people ain't going to like this, because they ain't going to realise until they get it. A lot of people won't know. And they say, oh sorry, we need to take your photograph and take your fingerprints. Yeah. Some people don't like their identity being taken. Now that kind of puts me on to another thing that concerns me a little bit about it, is that what they're going to do with your data and your identity. Are they going to start selling it? Is that a possibility? Are they going to share with every Tom, Dick and Harry? Well, what they've said so far, I don't mean to say the future doesn't change, they're saying that they won't. But they will be sharing it with like Interpol and what have you. So yeah, for crime reasons and what have you. So they'll be sharing with foreign police. That's fair enough, I suppose.
The people before who come over who had a criminal record, but no one actually knew because they just got a passport, they're now going to show up on their fingerprints and they might be denied entry.
What, people who are living here?
No, not people. Well,
no,
people that come into the country.
So I see what you're saying, Carol, because really what you're saying is, like for instance, if they used to travel the EU before without any problems, all of a sudden they're going to have problems. Tora, tractor, look, tractor coming. We live in the country, you see, where tractors are. Oh my God, lots of tractors. 2 tractors coming. Oh, this way, girl. Come on, move. She ain't been very obliging. 1, 2, tractor in a trailer. Little Renault tractor. And that's good. Oh, doing a bit of bailing. Oh, Voltron. What's your? One of the local farmers from Fresno. So yeah, so if you are a criminal, alright, you might find it difficult to gain entry into the European Union because they're going to toughen up. And they'll get that information, that data instantly now, whereas before they'd actually have to look for it. It's just going to pop up in the systems, like, Yeah, and apparently 3 years it can last for?
3 years.
3 years, yeah.
But people like us don't need to do it.
No, we don't need to, because they've already got our fingerprints and my rectal probe. I mean, my fingerprints and my So anyway, so there's going to be a rollout, you see, over the next 6 months. So some places you might notice that they haven't started yet, and that rollout is going to last until April, isn't it? Beginning of April.
10th of April, something like that.
Yeah, within that. This is April. No, within that April the 1st thing is 2026.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is going to cause some issues for some people, and some people are not going to be very happy about it. It might actually stop some people travelling. The idea of having your biometrics taken, by a foreign nation. Some people ain't going to like that. So oh yes, I did mention about I'm out of breath. Why am I out of breath, Caroline? I'm struggling talking here because I'm a fat bastard. That's what it is. So, all right, countries that are exempt currently. One is Ireland, and that's obviously because of the treaty between Ireland and the United Kingdom, and also regarding the Windsor Framework because of Brexit. There's loads of issues there. So Ireland is, Ireland is exempt. You've also got Cyprus, Iceland, Norway, Switzerland, and Liechtenstein. Is that actually a place? Liechtenstein, a little tiny place. So they are exempt for various reasons. So there are going to be teething issues, no doubt. There are going to be delays, no doubt. So make sure you allow enough time. And the cost for the other systems coming into place end of next year. Yes, there's another one. If you want to enter the European Union, don't worry, it's the end of next year, it's coming in. It's going to be €20 per person. It was going to be about 7 or 8, but I just read today it's going to be 20.
It is 18 plus, it isn't for children.
That's 18 plus, yes. That's the ETIS, so that's the information. Anyway, that's basically like it's like the ETS system or the ETA system that you have.
I think there's already one set up the other way, isn't there? Don't you have to pay?
Well, from the UK?
No, not the UK. If anyone comes from Europe into England, I think they've been paying for a while.
Yes, I just said into the UK.
Yeah.
That's the same, Caroline. England's in the UK. So, yeah, I know. It's good in some ways, and it most definitely will make it harder for criminals. It'll be a lot harder for people to go on the run. And you better stop them at the border before, there won't be no like scarp. Well, quick, let's kill somebody, then get out of the country. It's good. You get stopped in your tracks if you're not, So, yeah, I'm not suggesting you go and kill anybody, obviously, because that'd be a stupid thing to do. It's also called murder. So, yeah, you go to prison for that, apparently. So anyway, well, yeah, please beat the old like button, maybe subscribe to the channel, and the little bell icon, because then you get a £1 in your pocket every time I upload another video. Yeah, well, I think I better go and help the missus and do some work better. If you want to support the channel, you can do it on Patreon or buy us coffee, and links down below. There's also super thanks and stuff like that. Just makes a difference, It does. It keeps us engaged with what's going on. It's incentive, I suppose, as well. We're also doing a rewilding here in France. I need to take you down to the other bit we've been doing. And where we've been planting a shitload of trees. We started up here about a year and a bit ago, 2 years ago, was it? Anyway, up this end. And we started planting right down into the valley. And we'll be starting this year on our other piece of land over there. We've done over 600 trees so far, and then you've got a sign with the tree, because if you notice over there, there's signs with the trees, so people have a name, with the tree, or maybe a memory of somebody, whatever you like. Links down below. That they are. Anyway, toodaloo, and have a lovely day.